So if the investor child is currently 20 to 20.5 years old, would the child be still qualified to accompany the investor under the CSPA?
Yes. So if the child is 20 years or younger when you file the application, they will be able to process along with you. There is no retrogression right now for Vietnamese nationals. And given that, there weren't that many applications in 2022, 2023, there isn't expected to be retrogression for Vietnam because there simply were not enough applications to create a wait line. This is good news for investors with children that are 20 years or they're going to, approach 20 years, because it means that the CSPA applies to the child. There won't be a wait time for them in which they can age out. And they, as soon as they're approved, can, within a year of getting the 526E approval, show their intent to move on and apply for either an immigrant visa or adjustment of status in the US to get the green card. And the children will be eligible to process with them as long as they take that second step within a year. And usually for consular processing, that second step is evidenced when we pay the fee bill. At that point, the child's age is locked in.
I see. So the timing is absolutely critical. So if the investor selects a rural project for faster approval, what is the likelihood that the child can be protected?
Yes. Yeah.
Moving on to the next question, can the investor notify the NVC to process the case under the set-aside category? And if the rural category become backlogged, can NVC switch to the case back to unreserved if the category is current?
Yeah, the answer is yes. When we file the case, we indicate that we want to process under a specific category. And once it's approved and we get a notice from the National Visa Center, that notice actually asks us, do you want to proceed under rural, TEA, infrastructure, or unreserved? So you get a choice. As long as the project qualifies for rural, you can proceed with rural. If for any reason it backlogs, you can go into unreserved. And there are even some projects that qualify for both rural and TEA. So you have the choice.
One last question regarding the CSPA. The rule requiring the child to seek to acquire when a green card within 1 year of visa availability. How does that practically apply for EB-5 families?
Payment of the fee bill from the National Visa Center. So when your 526E is approved, the case gets moved from the USCIS to the National Visa Center. Once the NVC gets the case, they issue a fee bill. It's sent to your lawyer. We have to pay it, and that's how you do it. It's very simple. And by the way, you can pay the fee bill, and if for any reason you need to delay the case, you can do that too. You just have to notify the consulate.
I see.